My name is Naja Russell. I'm 13 years old, and when I get older, I want to get my MD, JD, which is a medical and law degree. Baltimore itself is pretty scary because I don't get the same privileges that other people get. Like, I can't play outside. I can't go to the corner store because people get killed or murdered everywhere that I live, and my mom doesn't want it to be her child on the news that she finds out is, dead or something.
Historically, our neighborhoods have been either deliberately or unintentionally left out of any process that included possible investment in our neighborhood. And it's critical about the Southwest Partnership Vision Plan is that it was really developed by residents, primarily in the neighborhoods, who said, we live here, where kids go to school here, this is what we want to see our neighborhood look like.
The University of Maryland, Baltimore has always provided services in our community. For instance, our social work-led Promise Heights initiative helps parents and kids in local schools, nursing students and faculty offer healthcare services at Paul's Place. The School of Medicine's Jacques initiative supports people with HIV and hepatitis C. But it isn't enough. We need to be a full partner in our community. So in 2015, we took an important step and built a modest community engagement center to bring our folks across Martin Luther King Boulevard and into the community full-time.
There will be children the trajectory of their destinies have been already changed by what you're doing here today. And I want this to be a model for the nation.
They opened up the Community Engagement Center, and at first, the people in these communities, we didn't accept UMB too well because we figured they was coming up and buying up all of our property, and a lot of the neighbors felt like University of Maryland wasn't doing anything for them. They got to see Ashley's daughters. She plays along with the children, and so they got a little comfortable. They eased up a little bit.
So I live in the Poe home, so I have a 7-year-old myself, Blad III, and he have nothing to do on the weekends or after school last year. But we always came to the engagement center, and there was always something to do at the engagement center.
Get some of the crayons. What's like being in a program is fun because, like, days that we're not doing nothing outside the community center, we'll come here and play and have fun instead of us being outside doing destructive things.
Every day they got a lot of stuff for grown-ups, not like a lot of kids. That's why I like when they had PAL Center, because when we get out of school, like on Wednesdays and Thursdays, we come here.
I just got in here, but it's fun because we go on field trips and stuff.
I'm trying to find pink. Just put any color. Put different colors.
With the PAL Kids, so right now we're actually working with them to put on a puppet show. We have someone coming from the Black Cherry Puppet Theater in Baltimore to help put on a production.
Yeah.
So one of the first things that we learned, like coming here, is especially like in the Poppleton area, there is like a high crime rate. So having a place for the children to be able to come has been really impactful for a lot of community members, so that they know that they're safe.
Good. Are you ready?
If you live in the community, you can just walk right here. You can eat for free. You can take exercise classes for free. You can learn so much about your body and your health. So it's we need this. Some people don't have transportation to go to other places, But you can come here, and on some days they have medical staff here. You can get your blood pressure done, you can get your eyes checked, you can get your diabetes checked. You know, they have all kind of health services here. So some people don't have money to get all that done. So if you come here, it's free.
I love coming back to the community to make a difference because I grew up in this community, raised my 3 kids in this community. Even though I've grown and I've moved on, I love coming back. When we come together, I try to encourage folks to step out of their shell and talk about the goals that they're trying to set for themselves individually. Their testimony is just so awesome. They're coming back with testimony of lower blood pressure. There are glucose numbers coming down. Some folks have come off of medicine. Folks have lost weight, and people just feel happy. And I just love making folks happy.
We have lots of community partners right in this community. Great community partners with great programs that are designed to help you meet your career goals. So the core of what we do is connect people to jobs. We help people meet their career goals. The overwhelming majority of jobs are available online. So you can't apply with a paper application anymore. And many people in our community don't have access to the internet at home. So one of the things we do is support people with applying for jobs here at our computer lab.
I'm an everyday walking advocate for the Community Engagement Center. Anybody I run into in my travels who may be having a hard time, I share my story with them, and I try to stress how big of an improvement my life has turned since I got the job here. It's just a really good overall program for different aspects of your life needs. It's a lot going on in that small area.
We know that each time a neighbor visits, it's a symbolic act of trust. Now we're ready to take the next step. We have an ambitious plan to help our neighbors create a healthy, vibrant, and prosperous community. We call the neighborhoods immediately west of UMB's academic campus our community campus. There, the university's faculty, staff, and students, and our neighbors in West Baltimore are within easy reach of one another. Together, we can address complex challenges, strengthen community development, and promote external investment.
The cornerstone of the UMB Community Campus is our new 20,000 square foot Community Engagement Center to be renovated just behind me on Poppleton Street. This was a historic property that is very meaningful to the neighbors, and so the fact that we were able to secure this property and we'll be able to grow our programming about threefold to serve more families and children is extremely exciting to us. Important to the success of the community campus is the number of partners that we've been able to leverage and bring in to this neighborhood. So you can see the Community Engagement Center behind me. Across the street is the James McHenry Rec. That's attached to James McHenry Elementary School, which in 2017 was named a turnaround school by the city. So once you become a turnaround school, that brings in a whole host of additional partners. Harlem Lacrosse, Port Discovery, our School of Social Work runs the community school there. And so as we talk about the rec expanding, our partnership with the school, a 20,000 square foot new facility here on the corner of Poppleton and Hollins, 1 block from the market, a few blocks from downtown. The Lyon Brothers building here was recently renovated with our Graduate Innovation District inside. You begin to see how all of these partners are going to be leveraged and knitted together to offer a holistic program and services for the neighborhood.
United Way of Central Maryland's powerful partnership with the University of Maryland, Baltimore includes plans to expand its successful Ben Center model of wraparound family support services to UMB's community campus in West Baltimore. Working together with UMB includes childcare and early childhood education to children of teen parents.
Happy and jump up and down.
Working together produces change, and we look forward to improving lives in this neighborhood with our partner, UMB.
community campus truly is making the UM Biopark a better, more special, and most particularly a happier place for all of us to be and work together. Students and faculty who are bringing our Graduate Research Innovation District, our GRID, to true fulfillment, our employees, our additional faculty who come from the campus in our many schools, and most importantly, our neighbors come together to solve problems, come together to form relationships, come together to enjoy life in a very special way. Today here in the Biopark, we have about 40 companies operating and calling the Biopark headquarters. We have over 1,000 people here employed by those companies. The Baltimore City Community College Life Sciences Institute and the Biotech Institute of Maryland are two top-notch training organizations who are working here in the Biopark to train people from all over the city to take well-paying jobs in the health sciences industries.
The community campus is essential to UMB's teaching mission.
Enjoy your meal.
Our graduates are the nation's frontline providers of health, law, and human services. Working with our community, in our community, is essential to the development of UMB students as engaged, culturally competent, and collaborative professionals.
We teach them the basics at school, we teach them comprehensive care, but this we're combining teaching with service.
And many of these people would have absolutely no access to dental care at all if it weren't for events like the Mission to Mercy.
Scholars, are you ready? Cohort 3, Lenasia Russell from Franklin Square.
Career Scholars Program gives children a chance to express their self in ways that school wouldn't give them a chance to. Like, for example, if I was just going to school and didn't come to Care, I wouldn't know everything that I know now. I wouldn't be as advanced in school as I am.
I think the sky is the limit for these students because they are so sharp. I hear Dr. Kerman say it often. Talent is not the problem here in West Baltimore. It's opportunity. These students are brilliant. And if we can make sure that they're on a path going toward healthcare careers and to know that you're going to have a career that will get you out of generational poverty, that's going to be my dream come true.
Wow, it looks awesome.
They're so engrossed in it and they're excited about it, and you don't really get that in the type of communities that we live in. You don't get people pushing for your kids to create an awesome career path, you know, and they really care about those kids.
The UMB Community Campus is incredibly important, and the only way we expand the work and deepen the work is with community partnerships. And whether it is Under Armour or Franz Marek, whether it's Warhorse Cities, and countless others that are already engaged, their involvement help us make this work not only meaningful, but truly represent the community that this UMB Community Campus stands for.
The University of Maryland, Baltimore Community Campus. One vision.
One vision.
One vision.
One vision.
One vision.
One vision.
Together, we building one community.